Welcome back to Lesson 9 of Learning HTML with Coduo. Take a look at the code in the HTML tab of the editor. This is a very typical web page. You can see what all the tags we've learned about in use. If you check the preview of the page, you can see what the users will see. Now, it might not look super pretty, but this is the skeleton of your web page. In the CSS course, we teach you how to style your page to look like a legitimate website. But for now, focus on getting the core fundamentals of HTML down. Don't worry about the looks. We talked about formatting earlier in the course. Formatting is strictly to keep our code clean so we can debug easier and make it easier to read, both for us and other developers. The browser doesn't really care if you format your code or not, but the best practice is to indent every nested element. This is either through spaces or tabs. In the HTML tab of the editor, you can see that we've used tabs to move each nested element in. This helps us see where the open and closing tags are. To make things even easier, we can use comments. Comments do not get rendered by the browser, so they are used to leave notes on sections of the code. A comment is just slightly different from the other tags we've worked with so far. Anything in between the opening comment tag and the closing comment tag will not be displayed by the browser. The most common use for comments is to either note the start of a specific section, like introduction section, or to leave notes like to do, add link to Google. You can also use the comment feature to quickly comment on something you no longer want to display, but may potentially want to bring back in the future. Let's say we have this block of code. I suddenly decide I no longer want it to be displayed to users, but may need it again in the future. I would wrap the entire section in an opening and closing comment tag. Alrighty, get started on your objectives to get familiar with comments.